we got a motherfucking fucking Degenerosity video and shit. I pressed the wrong thing. And so we have the best year of music.
The new year is here, and I think 2024 has been one of the greatest years of music ever. I don't think I've heard so much great music released in 1 year since 2017, which is my personal favorite year of music. I've been wanting to make this
Hey, hold on.
released in 1 year since 2017, which is my personal favorite year of music.
I was about to say, ain't that the Igor album? I'm gonna say that didn't come out. I just realized what this cover was. This nigga's tweaking. Now, this album from Brockhampton, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a W album. The damn album, obviously W. This Playboi Carti album, W. Is that SZA? I didn't look at this album. I didn't look at this one. The fuck is this one? I never seen this one, but I'll check it out.
Music. I've been wanting to make this video for so long, and I almost couldn't contain myself after both Tyler and Kendrick dropped within a few weeks back to back of each other.
Bro, Cornucopia was so fucking gas, nigga. I need that vinyl now. If they have a Cornucopia vinyl, I'm buying that bitch right now. I don't care. I don't care, gang. My nigga. I need that shit in my collection right here. Hold on. I still got like a really amazing woman got me all these posters and shit. Like all these posters. I got all these. It's every single like miniature version of like his fucking album cover from Igor, all the way to like the Flower Boy, all the way to Cherry Bomb, even that Splash Festival poster and shit. We got the motherfucking the Wolf Tyler and shit, the Wolf album. And you already know this one, my nigga, the Goblin album, my nigga, the Goblin album. But bro, these are so fucking gas. I can't wait to move and put these on my wall. But my nigga, these vinyls right here, these vinyls are so fucking gas, nigga. Like Flower Boy, Call Me If You Get Lost, and I got the Igor one. Now I need his Cornucopia, my nigga. My nigga, he released gas. Speaking of which, shout out to to them niggas on Twitter. Y'all niggas do not know anything about fucking music. How the fuck you listen to Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost, on Cornucopia and say, this nigga Tyler Creator always releases mid? Are you listening, nigga? Are you dumb, nigga?
I almost couldn't hold it in anymore. But we're here now, so today I want to talk about some of my favorite moments that stood out to me in music and some of my favorite albums that came out this year.
Bitches getting sticky! You playing with me, bruh.
In 2024. Even Mozart dropped new music this year, and he has been dead for 200 plus years.
That's actually insane, though. Because here's the thing. I did not know. First of all, who released the album? Did Mozart come from the dead, release an album, and then go back to being dead, my nigga? I might have to check that out. Because actually, you know, it's crazy. Fun fact about me. I'm a huge fan of various types of music. So, you know what I'm saying? If it sounds good to me, I'll actually give it a listen. If I don't like it, then I probably won't like it. But I'm a more person where it's like I have a top 5 genres. So I'll be open to listen to everything, though. But I have my personal favorites. I actually want to listen to that Mozart album, my nigga. Not gonna lie.
Juice WRLD's about to get the same treatment. We're gonna see new drops from him when we're 90. Everybody has been dropping. Well, everyone except Sir Jordan Carter. Since he released 2024 and 2023, Carti has been teasing us with his up-and-coming album, I Am Music, with him posting songs on IG promoting it and performing the songs at every concert he's done.
Listen, my nigga. He better not show any leaks, because I'm actually excited for it. But we all know this nigga Carti is playing the fuck around when it comes to these album releases. How you know how, bro, how you think it make me feel when this nigga ASAP Rocky said towards the end of last year, I'm about to release this shit. He about to release Don't Be Dumb. My nigga, January about to be over. We're already in the next year. January's already we're about to start the new year. Where the fuck is the album, Rocky? Man.
And the songs are cool. Evil Jordan and Backrooms are some of my favorite singles this year. But he was releasing them consistently back in December and January. It's January. There is no album, and he's still dropping snippets. In fact, he's posting more fit pics than the actual album itself. What is this rollout? Normally, when you announce dropping an album, I expect it to be in my ears within a month, maybe 2 at the latest. Not a year. Definitely not 2. Let me say this. This is one thing I hate. When artists announce projects, knowing it's not finished, it won't come out anytime soon. Got me sick over this, bro. I've seen this so much. I'm low-key.
Now, look. In their defense, I'll say this. This might sound crazy. I'm not sure. I'm a huge Kanye fan as well. A$AP Rocky fan, Tyler Creator fan, Playboi Carti fan. I'm a huge Future fan. Rio the Young OG fan. I love his songs, especially Rio the Young OG, my nigga. That nigga been releasing fire. AK Bandamot, like a lot of rappers. I'll say this: as I like get older, my nigga, I'm starting to treat albums like video games, like video game releases. If they want to take extra time, I say let them, because then that makes sure that we don't have a situation like recently where a lot of albums, I won't lie, I'm starting to look back on, I'm like, they're not worth listening. Like, no offense, I love Kanye, but compare it from Vultures to Donda. Vultures was better, my nigga. Donda was like a waste of time. Because now I can't listen to Donda anymore. Because after listening to Vultures, that shit more fire. But every time I go back, I'm like, okay, let me, just for fun's sake, let me just go and listen to some old albums. I'm fine listening to every other Kanye album, but as soon as it gets to Donda, I'm like, I'm tired. Because when Donda released, it was like around a really crucial time where Kanye was going through a lot of shit. So when Donda first came out, I was in the YRG stream. I was watching Rage, still no face cam, listening to the album. I was going dumb in this motherfucking room, my nigga. But overall, some music, like, besides Kanye, besides Donda, a lot of albums that came out like during the 2014 2024 to like 2020, some projects is like
being desensitized to it, but
looking at the new projects now that everybody's out of the quarantine and shit.
But seeing other artists do an actual proper album rollout now make me realize, wait, I'm not supposed to be waiting a lifetime for an album that was announced last year. I should have been at it. Instead of having fans of your music on the world's longest edging streak. Like, I've been waiting for the fall off for damn near 7 years. It's already happened in real life. All we need is the album. If you don't have an album ready, don't announce it. You just pissing us off and wasting our time. With that said, I did go to...
You know what? I agree.
Rolling Loud Miami set. It's not for the weak. I lost my phone and my pen during the Ski Master Slump God set. I'm never gonna see my pen again.
That shit gone, gang.
Because Carti said he was gonna play his new album on stage, and I was like, man, I cannot miss this. And the new songs in this Rolling Loud set, I like too. They were hype. After the performance, I was all like, that was great. Can't wait for the album to release this year. It's 2025 now. 2024 music, my ass. What happened? Bro has been hyping us for this 2024 music rollout without dropping nothing. None of the songs he's released are even on streaming, other than All Red. If you want to listen to anything else,
man, cut him up. And cut him up. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of gas. It's kind of gas. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Playboi Carti not releasing that shit, gang.
You either gotta go on his YouTube or his burner IG account, or sail the 7 seas of SoundCloud like a normal person. This album rollout is bad, and it's probably the most annoyed I've been of one ever. And that's coming from a Kanye fan. This could have been an awesome rollout and drop, even if he waited to the last Friday of the year to do it. But now he gotta release a single called 2025 to build up the hype again for the 2026 release.
Matter of fact, another person also. Baby Keem, where the fuck is Baby Keem at? This nigga Kendrick released 2 albums. Where the fuck are you, Keem? Melodic Blue was fire. Where the fuck is Keem? And also, where the hold on. Not this. Not this. Where the fuck is Mario Judah, my nigga? This nigga Mario Judah. This nigga Mario Judah released a whole album because this nigga Playboi Carti was playing around. You cannot tell me this shit gas. You cannot tell me that shit not gas. I don't care. That shit gas. I'll go stack out on a highway to that shit right now.
Release of I Am Music. Carti had a big presence in 2024, but it ended with a sour conclusion. Speaking of people that don't drop, Kanye released 2 albums this year. Were they good? Debatable, but
I say, in my personal opinion, if it was up to me, Vultures 1 was good. Vultures 2 was kind of a, okay, you're pushing it now. Like, you already went past the victory lap. It was good. Go make something else. Like, because now you're doing too much. And then he said he's going to release Vultures 3. I'm like, okay. Kanye, you're doing too much. But I love you, my guy. But I'm going to listen to it. But it's not as good as that Vultures 1. I'm sorry. That Vultures 1 just hits different. It's better than Donda. Better than Vultures 2.
But there were a few good songs on there. Carnival turned into the TikTok Riz Party anthem, making it harder for me to come out and say I still kind of like the song. It's fun. I'm gonna play it.
Carnival was gas to me.
Field Trip off of Vultures 2 popping up every time I smart shuffle on Spotify.
Burn was the best track on Vultures, gang. Oh my god.
Spotify constantly reminded me of my disappointment of the album. The song cool though. I've said my opinion of both Vultures albums, and 2024 hasn't really been Ye's year musically at all. He even announced he was going to release another album this year, Bully, alongside Vultures 3. That was supposed to drop in April. But I'll wait for Bully, not really Vultures 3. In general, the rap game this year has been on fire. Yeats 2093 got me looking for a time machine so I get music from that year quicker, cause it was gas. Schoolboy Q's Blue Lips.
I don't know. Maybe I have to re-listen to the Yeet new album, because I ain't gonna lie, maybe I just need more time to listen to it. I was listening to it while in the middle of work, so maybe that's it. Maybe I need to sit down and take that in. I thought he could have did better. I'm not gonna hold you.
A short album with some of my favorite songs of this year, Thank God for Me and Lost Ties, are up there with his best songs in my opinion. In Future this year, fans have been eating good. This man released 3 projects this year and only one of them was made. True talent. But for real, We Don't Trust You is one of the best albums of this year, hands down. It only has hits on here. Ice Attack, GTA, Fry, just to name a few. And timeless tracks like
If you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Because of that Kendrick verse, duh. And Type Shit, since it's literally my #1 song this year for my Spotify rap. Speaking of which was ass this year, look at this, bro. I don't listen to none of these people. And what is... Speaking of which was ass this year, look at this, bro. I don't listen to none of these...
Who leaked my Spotify rap? Lana Del Rey, Frank Ocean, Daniel Caesar, Brian Teller, TV Girl. What?
People. And what is this genre? Future couldn't contain his skepticism, so he dropped We Still Don't Trust You 2 weeks after the first one. And yeah, even though I don't think the album hits as hard as the first one, Show of Hands has nearly been in my daily rotation since I've heard it, so I'ma just say it's just as good. You can call it glazing, I call it appreciation. Then
Hey, look, in my personal opinion, We Still Don't Trust You. It doesn't hit as hard as the first one, but it's pretty gas. It's like them doing another victory rap real quick, just doing it. I say what they should have did with We Still Don't Trust You is make it like a deluxe version of We Don't Trust You. So like, remember when was it Drake? It's either Drake or Kanye, where they released the normal album and then they released the deluxe album version where it was all the same song. No, I'm thinking about Tyler Creator. I'm dumb. So Tyler Creator, he released Call Me If You Get Lost. Then he released Call Me If You Get Lost, The Estate Sale. The Estate Sale was the same album, but then there was like 4 or 5 extra songs. I feel like if they want it, artists should do this instead of releasing number 1 and number 2 and number 3 and number 4 of the same fucking album, and then you're not sure if it's better or not. Make it the same version as the first one, then call it like a deluxe version. Have all the new songs you made for the second one and slap it on the first one. So now you get an album that goes from 15 to 18 songs to like 25 to 20 songs. I say an album, if it's 20 to 25 songs, that's a good album. Especially if you keep me entertained for those 25 songs.
Drop the mixtape Pluto with the
you know how artists make 25 songs that are entertaining?
Shakespeare. Future truly is one of the greatest in world history for this year alone. And he would be my...
And we're not talking... And that also includes like... Nah, I'll take that back. That doesn't include... I was about to say that includes the little snippets and sound cues and to connect all the tracks together and shit seamlessly. But I'm like, wait a minute, that don't count.
Artist of the year. If Kendrick ain't have a 2013 Miami Heat season run this year, Kendrick is the greatest.
Man.
Kendrick and the Drake beef was by far the biggest thing that happened in music this year in general. With Kendrick demolishing Drake on literally all the diss tracks while Drake was definitely saying words he lives by. I've and everyone on earth has already talked about the beef. We all know Kendrick came out victorious with Not Like Us breaking a whole bunch of records. The concerts, him main eventing the Super Bowl halftime show next year. Not only that, him dropping a surprise album at the end of the year to boot it. But Kendrick fans have been eating good this year. I've been eating good this year. Yeah, Drake's 20.
Hey, we've been eating good as fuck. Not even gonna hold you that. Man, that secondary album, I won't lie to you. This nigga Kendrick cooked Drake alive. He can't recover from this shit. Speaking of Drake, my nigga, that nigga is tripping. Are you suing streamers now? You suing streamers because one, Nick, I'm about to make it into a video. I'll make it to a separate video.
2024 has been the complete opposite of
I paused it way too
Not
fucking
only
much.
do people think he a Minecraft YouTuber, but also he low-key embarrassing himself with that lawsuit against UMG, saying that the label faked the streams for Not Like Us to make the song appear bigger than it actually is. Which, if you've seen all the videos of people rapping the song at parties and stadiums, you know the song has pull. But who knows, maybe UMG paid all those people to remember the lyrics. I'm still waiting for my check then. Speaking of female rappers, the female rappers this year have been going crazy. Glorilla is one of my favorites. She's been dropping only hits, dropping 2 projects, both gas. Yeah, TGIF gotta be in my top 10 most listened to songs this decade. Doechii, an up-and-coming rapper.
I didn't listen to it yet, but I heard it was good as fuck. I heard that new Doechii album is amazing. I'm about to listen to it. Doechii's already has my heart already. Love you, Doechii. And also love you, Glow. Goddamn. Goddamn, y'all cooking.
Just discovered. She's been doing her thing this year with her project Alligator Bites Never Heal. And I really like the project. Her performances also have been unmatched with most others I've seen this year. I saw her perform this year at Camp Flog Gnaw and she was great. And I gotta...
Goddamn!
I say, I see a lot of potential of her being the next big thing. I probably just jinxed it though. And surprisingly, Sexy Red is probably my favorite female rapper.
I won't lie to you, Sexy Red kind of won my heart back. I won't lie. I used to think, you know what, I don't like Sexy Red. But then I thought, you know what, maybe I'm just a hater. I'm gonna give her another chance. And then she came in during the It's Getting Sticky. I'm like, you know what, Sexy, you got it. You is that bitch. Goddamn, man, nigga. Sexy Red was cooking, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
This year. I'm not even joking. Not only do I have her on repeat in my car, but I also saw her perform 3 times at 3 different concerts this year. So if that doesn't say I'm a ghetto prince, I don't know what does.
A ghetto prince is crazy.
Ladies, white girl music has had a renaissance this year.
Really?
In the 2000s and early 2010s, white girl music was thriving with some of the best music I've ever heard in my life. That selfie song is one for the books. But these last few years, the genre has been feeling bland. Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you because I kind of miss Lady Gaga. I'm pausing it too much, maybe, but I don't know. I miss the Lady Gaga weird days before everyone started trying to say she weird. I thought she was cool. She was trying something different. And Katy Perry. Remember Katy Perry when she made the ET video? That shit was hard.
All the fun and creativity disappeared and radio pop artists didn't hit the same no more. But in 2024, they made a comeback. I've been a Billie Eilish fan for a while, and although her last album didn't excite me too much, her new album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, has been consistent in my rotation. Birds of a Feather is such a beautiful song. I know it's overplayed, but for good reason. This song feels like a massage to the soul. Sabrina Carpenter, now I've known about her since Girl Meets World, so her becoming one of the biggest pop stars on earth right now is a low-key a little bit of a shock. But her new album, Short and
Really?
Sweet, sounds exactly how it's titled. Not only that it's fun, that song, Please, 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 oh, top tier shower sing-along tunes. And Ariana Grande, not only she killed her role as Galinda in Wicked, her newest album is so good. I've been a fan since Nickelodeon, and her
It's
music
Wicked
got
hard,
me
Chad.
feeling toxic over my non-existent relationships. And her new album, Eternal Sunshine, got me feeling the same way. Her song, Don't Wanna Break Up Again, has a hold on me. Like, I be singing it every time it comes on. And of course, I can't forget the juggernaut of last year, which was Brat by Charlie XCX. But I'll talk about that more later. White girl music is back and going strong. Hopefully they can keep it up this year and not going back to making Macy's music. Alright, I pretty much said all the moments that stuck out to me, so let's quit
Macy's
chatting
music
and
is
get
crazy.
right
I
into
was just
my
thinking the same
favorite
shit.
albums of 2024 in no particular order. Besides the last two, they're the best. And here's some albums I also really like.
Damn, I have a lot of shit to listen to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to up my horizons.
Last year that didn't make it. Someone will probably say what each of these are in the comments.
Bye.
Before last year, I've actually never listened to a Chief Keef album. I've of course listened to all of his biggest hits and a decent amount of his older stuff, but never a whole project. So listening to this was low-key an introduction for me for what he's truly capable of, and I was not disappointed. This album is the hardest trap album I've listened to last year. There's only bangers on here. The intro track being one of my favorites. That opening speech with the beat build-up, it just goes stupid. In fact, this 9-track run needs to be studied, cause
Damn. Hold
why
on. Okay.
all
Hold on.
these
I'm almost about to
songs
spoil
go
myself.
so hard? Like, sometimes I be sad, then I listen to Treat Myself and instantly get out of my funk and order Uber Eats. Then I get back to being sad again. And Grape Trees with Sexy Red, they must have laced this song with something, cause it shouldn't be this good. Genuinely top 10 songs of last year. This album bangs so hard, and the fact that it's like
I might
this
have
track
to
after
look at my
track
phone
proves
real
to
quick.
me
Let me
Chief
add these
Keef
albums
really
real
does
quick.
have the power to blow up New Jersey. Magdalena Bay is probably my have the power to blow up New Jersey.
Imaginal disc? I might have to listen to this shit. This sounds kind of crazy. She getting hit with that Poochie technique from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If
Magdalena
you know, you know.
Bay is probably my favorite artist that I just discovered recently. They're a pop duo from Florida, and they're known for making music that will put you in a trance. Or at least that's what this album, Imaginal Disc, does for me. And this album is damn near perfect. Killing Time is a fun song for me to waste time to. Image feels like I'm in outer space. And Cry For Me is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. It's majestic, and I can say that for almost every song on this album. I also just really love their music videos too. I've watched the music video for Image like 10 times this week. I just freaking love this, and being a new fan, I'm excited for their future music. And if you still need convincing, listen to their song Top Dog, and if you love that song just as much as I do, you're gonna love this album too.
Girl, let's go to the club and pop our pussy.
Mannequin Pussy, yes, that's their name, are also new artists I discovered. They're an indie rock band, and their new album, I Got Heaven, low-key feels like it. I don't really got much to add other than saying that this is a good-ass album and I like almost every song on it. And their song, I Don't Know You, is one of my favorite songs of this decade. This is some good shit. Every time Kendrick drops, it's basically guaranteed.
That GXC boy, Mustard! My nigga,
It's
yes.
gonna be good music, and this album was no different. First day this dropped, I listened to it for the rest of the day. It's good. Songs on here either got me trying to learn how to crip walk, or
Crazy enough, I'm not gonna hold you. I was listening to this shit in public and I almost bust out the crib walk. I almost got my ass beat. Almost got my ass beat. The nigga's looking over like, fuck he think this is?
I'm
Hold
just
on,
vibing.
bro.
Kendrick comes with,
I'm having
in
way
my
too much fun, my
opinion,
bad.
his hardest album. Rapping like he trying to catch all the smoke from anybody, even his grandma. Peekaboo, Hey Now, TV Off, Reincarnated, all make me
Reincarnated.
hard.
Oh, my babies. I woke up.
I mean, go hard and squabble up. I thought this song was gonna be one of
Squabble
those
up.
snippets that Kendrick
Squabble up.
doesn't release, like
So
what he did in
gas.
the Alright music.
I'm sorry. Half of you niggas on Twitter, I'm sorry. I have to pause for this because, bro, this made me think half of you niggas on Twitter really dick ride so hard you have to really lie. Niggas on Twitter really saying Kendrick Lamar only releases mid. You listen to the entirety of the last album he released and all of GHX, by the way, my bad. And you said that shit mid? I can't trust you with any music opinion ever again.
Music video,
I'm
but
sorry.
getting a track like this on.
I don't like Drake, but at least I can admit he makes decent songs, decent projects. Now, granted, as of recently, I feel like he's barely trying, but obviously now it's too late. His reputation is probably ruined. However, at least I'm not a hater. I'm not gonna say fucking Drake sucks. I say he has a terrible character. But bro, even a person who's not even a fan of him, can admit, yeah, he makes good songs. He's artist wise. I can see why people like him. But come on, bro.
On my plate on a real album, felt like Christmas came twice that year. The album is amazing, and it just got better the more I listened. Also, the Hard Part 6 is amazing, and I'm happy I can say that with people knowing I'm talking about Kendrick's, because nobody on this planet talking about Drake's version. Porter Robinson, another new artist I just discovered a few days ago, also released an album in 2024 called Smile! D. Listen to it because I saw it on a random Reddit thread talking about the best albums of 2024, and I'm so happy that I did because, shoot, it became one of my favorites too. This album sounds like mid to late 2000s poppy rock music, like the type of music you'd hear in an early 2000s teen movie. Every song on here sounds a little nostalgic, and that's what makes it fun.
You know what? I might give that a listen. I actually missed that kind of feeling. And and speaking of which, if y'all want another artist I recommend, did y'all know that this nigga from Squid Games, Thanos, is an actual artist? This nigga was actually making tracks. I was scrolling through looking at Squid Games shit, right? I'm scrolling through. This nigga Thanos is really a rapper. He was really talking. And I don't understand anything because half of the time, half of the language is in his own foreign language, right? So I'm like, he still sound like he's spitting facts. I might have to listen to it. I might have to find a translator so I can understand the lyrics, because I don't want to just listen to a nigga be like, oh, he sounds cool, but like, nah. Like,
entire album feels like I'm watching those old classic internet videos or a song they use on a DS flip note video back in the day. You know that song Shake? That's this album. It's amazing. Russian Roulette is goated.
I am under the water. Please help me.
Submarine.
When at the Camp Flognaw Music Festival, my homies that I came with.
Fuck this nigga, bro. I want to go to Camp Flognaw so bad, bro. I'm so pissed off. God damn.
Wanted to see the Marias the most, but I didn't know who they were, and they were playing at the same time as Sexy Red, so I went to see her instead of them. Rewatching the performance when I got home, yeah, I think I made a mistake. Let me try to describe what their music and their album Submarine sounds like. You ever seen a sunset at a beach and the weather is warm, the sky is radiant, the sun's shining through the clouds, a gorgeous sight that makes you value life? Or what you see in the sky when you're at some random Walmart parking lot? That's what this album sounds like.
Charlie XCX, Brat?
I know a lot of people are tired of hearing about Brat Summer and everybody saying it's the best, but they're saying it's the best because the album is heat. We in the top 2 territory of my favorite albums, and this album is dose. This album talks about themes of insecurity, anxiety, but it's mostly an album about doing coke. Finally, something I can relate to. 360, 365.
What you mean, relatable? I'm not, my nigga, my name start with a Q. It's not D. My name not David Ruffin. I won't say that. I'm gonna give it a listen though. What if my fiends want to start dancing? I don't know.
On Dutch, Mean Girls, I be blasting these songs at home or in my car as if I'm at a real party. And the remixes making an already great album even better than it was. Like Guess and Praise the Lord for dropping top 10 verses of that year. And Everything Romantic might be my song of the year. That song has me hype and transcending through the heavens and earth by the end of it. Charlie XCX brought out her S tier game with this album, and she's been releasing bangers like this though. So much of her old music is also this great. I'm surprised it took her this long to get this big. But I'm glad this album had most people open their eyes of how truly goated she really is. I applaud. And I'm happy to say this was my second favorite album of last year, right behind.
Bro, ooh. Oh my God, bro. Cornucopia is so fucking gas. Nigga, the first track, Saint Chroma, is gas. My nigga, him just rapping the whole time in whisper mode. Oh my God. Hey Jane. Bro.
Tyler, the Creator, is one of my favorite artists.
He just released another one. Hey now, say now, all about them bands. My nigga.
Artist of all time. I've been a fan of him ever since I was a kid watching Loiter Squad at midnight and when he was rapping about dolphins. And ever since Flower Boy, I think he's been releasing some of the best music to come out these past years. And this album is no exception. In fact, I think it's one of his best. From the explosive, exciting build-up in Saint Chroma, which is probably my second favorite song of 2024, to the great pretty closing that is I Hope You Find Your Way Home. On this album, he talks about many things. His past relationships.
Cornucopia. It just fades off. Nigga, I feel like I just watched a fucking movie. After watching like 4 movies in advance to get to this part. Because these vinyls right here, bro, these are like the movies beforehand. So I just watched 3 additional like Avengers level movies before listening to Cornucopia. Cinema. Absolute cinema. This nigga, I don't care what nobody say for the rest of my life. This nigga Tyler Creator creates art. You cannot convince me that he is mid. You do not listen to music. You just listening to shit because it sounds cool. I'm sorry. If you just go into art, they mid. Why are they mid?
Relationships, him being uncomfortable around his fans, and his father, which are all topics he's talked about in past projects, but in this one, I think he dives more personally on the topics, especially when talking about his father. The song, like him as a Tyler fan, feels like I was slapped in the face with all this info, because he's been talking about him for literally over a decade on how much he hates his father for not being in his life. Now in this song, we find out it wasn't because he was a deadbeat, but because his mother forbade him from seeing him. Like, damn, I've been listening to Tyler for so long, I hated this nigga almost as much as he did. But now I'm all like, oh.
I never thought of it that way. I thought of it as like Tyler Creator speaking from like a life perspective, where it's like life blessed him with so much talent, it's keeping him away from his father, so he has to resent him. But damn, I didn't think about that. That does make sense. Damn, I might have to listen to the album for the 5th time again.
My bad. And outside of that, there's a lot of headbangers on this album. Ratata. Thought I was dead. Is
These niggas thought I was dead, bro.
Sticky got me throwing parties in my room by myself. I peeped those people hating on Sticky when it first came out. I've been feeling this song.
Bro, on God, I knew these niggas was gonna hate on it. Ever since fucking Flower Boy, when this nigga Tyler Creator has started trying different shit, even fuck that. Even before all that, when he had fucking Cherry Bomb, my nigga, I knew niggas was gonna start hating. Because when Cherry Bomb came out, niggas was like, it's too different. Then he released Flower Boy. He was talking about himself, his sexuality, him maturing, and how he can't like do the same shit no more, and how life changes, and how life can be beautiful, and it's mid. Oh, okay. So then he releases Igor. It's different. It's like a love story about him in a triangle with like another man and a woman, and they're all fighting for like love individually, and then it's like a long piece of like film. It's mid. Oh, okay. So Call Me If You Get Lost. It's like a rap album, but like he put so much beats into it. Even throughout the album, you can hear like conversation and phone calls, and each track is blending in with the other. It's mid. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So he releases the estate sale, and then it's mid. You see how niggas just be thinking? Low IQ. Can't trust these niggas with no music opinion.
Glorilla and Sexy Red slid on their verses. It's getting sticky. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, my nigga. That shit was fire.
And then you got songs like Darling I, which is just such a beautiful song, bro. I can't stop singing it. Darling, I keep falling in love. Like, oh my God, bro. This
Falling, keep falling in love. My nigga. Or inside, can you feel that fire? No, my nigga, you can't convince me that's not gas.
album is amazing. And the more I listen to the album, the more I love it. I've never connected more with a Tyler project. And if Igor wasn't one of the greatest albums of this century, this might have been my favorite Tyler album to date. Amazing album, amazing rollout,
bro,
and dropped what I think is the best album of 2024.
Oh,
2024 has been my favorite year of music. Hopefully 2025 can live up to it. That is all I have to say. And in conclusion, drop the album!
Give a nigga a break.
He's not releasing the album, gang. I'm not gonna hold you. He's not gonna release it. And also, that caption was insane. My legs are what?